everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day, morning, or afternoon, whatever time it is that you are watching this. I wanted to do a quick Valentine's design with Valentine's Day just around the corner. And all of these elements are available within Pic Monkey. So there's not going to be any need to buy any additional fonts or clip art or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So from the home screen, when you log into your Pic Monkey account, we're just going to go up here to the top left corner and hit the Create New. We're going to do it from a blank canvas. And I usually like the custom preset that they have for 2000 by 2000. It seems to work for me. Just a perfect little square to work with. So the first items that we're going to create are going to be the fonts or the text. And in the design we use two different texts. Again, they're already available within Pic Monkey. So let's go there now. The first text that we used and the font type was Good Dog. You can search right here in the search bar for Good Dog and it will pull it up. And the second one that we used is Silver South Script. That's what that looks like. Again, you can put it in the search bar here and search it and it'll come up. So let's get our text elements done. And I just like to just kind of build them, type them out, and then we'll go around and resize and play with them to get them how we want. So all you need is love and coffee. So the love and the word all were used in the Good Dog font. But because I put graphics within the word of love, I had to do the text in two separate text boxes. So I'll just do two separate ones. And then we'll just kind of move that out of the way so I can see what's going on. And then we just need to use that other text, Silver South Script, for all, let's see, you need is, and I'm going to go ahead and scale that down just a little bit. And then lastly will be and coffee. And coffee. I love that this design and all the elements of it are within Pic Monkey. I'm not having to upload anything and it's just so cute. Okay, so now that we've got all the text elements on here, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of scale them down and play around with them just a little bit to kind of make room for the graphics that we're going to bring in. And we'll play around with the alignment as well once we get going here. So I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. And since it's two separate elements, I'm going to group it together so that I can size it together. And I'm going to do that by highlighting or clicking on L and then holding my shift button and then selecting V and E. And then I can grab that corner there and size them at the same time. So all you need is love and coffee. Let me size that down. A little too big. Okay, so for the graphics, we're going to go over here to the left, hit the graphics icon, and we're going to search. The two graphics that we're using are the recycled coffee cup and the marker heart. So we'll just do recycled coffee cup. There it is. Pull that in. What I like about Pic Monkey's graphics is a lot of times they'll have them a certain color already, but we'll be able to edit these colors to make it more Valentine-ish. So next we need is our marker heart. really like the color that they already had for this heart, so I ended up leaving it in my original design, but you can definitely change the colors. Over here on the left hand side, you'll see at the top of that list, change color. And I mean, you can change it to anything that you want, just whatever. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave it as purple this time. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it down over here. Basically, I'm just changing the layer of where it actually sits so that the heart is below the VE, and so that it overlaps it. And I'll bring that over to the L just a little bit so it creates just an overall overlap kind of going on there. And I'm going to do the same with the cup. I'm just going to bring it underneath the text so that the text should be shown above it. And Pic Monkey might just be lagging a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, that's the wrong text. That's and coffee. I needed to be under you need is love. So that should fix that here in just a minute. All right. While that's figuring out itself, let's go ahead and fix these colors. So the white that it's showing here, the 3 colors that make up the graphic, is the actual cup itself. I'm going to go ahead and make that transparent so that whatever I layer this on, after I print it or send it for sublimation or whatever, the background will come through it. So if I was to put it on a black shirt, it would change my cup to black as well. But I'm most likely going to put it on something white. I'm thinking of a sticker right now. So we're going to change the gray to black. And then the screen in the previous design, I really liked that pink. But if you're trying to make the colors match, you can go down here to this little eyedrop or dropper thingy here. Select that and then highlight the color that you want, and then you have a perfect match. So, and it looks like only part of the cup is behind. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so now our cup is finally behind there. That was weird. Okay, so now all we have to do is really just play around with the sizing and the spacing. So in order to move, I really like how this love is already kind of set up, and if I move it, because it is 3 different elements, I risk changing how that layout is. So to group that together, I'm just going to select the L, and actually it's easier to do it over here. So just select the L, hold down the shift button, select your heart and the LOVE, and you'll see that these have highlighted blue. That means that you're basically holding all of those. So then I'll come over here to the left side and of the list here under group layers, and I'm going to group that. So now this is one design, one element, and I can move it without risking the size or that layout changing. So then just go ahead and put coffee there. I feel like this is maybe a little bit bigger than maybe in the last design I did. So I'm going to just shrink this box because it kind of makes the overall design bigger than what it really is whenever I go to group that. So that'll just kind of keep things nice and tidy. Anyway, I really like how that looks right there. Again, just play with it until you like the layout. You know, yours may not look exactly like mine, but, you know, that's the beauty of making your own designs. Anyway, so I like to leave my designs on a transparent background so that when I export it as a PNG, it's transparent and it's easier to layer on any type of other graphics I plan to use it on. So to do that, I'm going to go down here to the little lock on the right hand side of our our layers here. I'm just going to unlock that so that it makes just a solid white layer, and then I'm going to select it and just delete it. So now you can see that the background is gone. It's transparent. I'm just going to highlight all of these elements here and group them together so that I have one design, and I'm just going to center it up on the page. This will, for me, it just keeps things nice and neat and organized so that when I import it somewhere else, I don't have an odd shape image being imported. Anyway, I hope you guys like that. That's a really quick design. Again, something that can is completely done within Pic Monkey, a real user-friendly program that I use to create all of my sublimation and other designs. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.